I used to be a registered Democrat. Now I hate Democrats. I'm still not a Republican. I'm an anarchist. Okay? First and last time I voted was Obama's second term. Trump was thought to have some racist shit with him. He might still. I wasn't with it. Even with Kodak with him and shit, like, that's cool. Let him prove he's not a racist. I mean, here's the thing about the racist thing, though, I started noticing. You can never find the actual soundbite of what he said. You can find the actual soundbite of what Mark Furman said, the detective on the OJ case, of him saying the N-word over 200 times in the recording. Because Johnny Cochran found that. But you can't find not one, you can't even find the shit about shithole countries that he said, if he really said that. You can't find him saying that on audio or video. You can't. You can write anything about anybody as long as you got a name that's got some legacy to it. Really, it's sad, I've seen it, but old people will believe you. Old people will believe you. It's kind of fucked up. You know, because they'd be like, well, the news can't lie. Maybe back in your day. So, this is what kills me, right? And this just hit me, right? What is our issue with Putin and, like, before this whole Ukraine thing, what was our big issue? Like, in between Crimea and this thing right now? Alexei Navalny. What did Putin do with Alexei Navalny? And who was Alexei Navalny? He was essentially the Russian, if Biden is Putin, he was the Russian Trump. And he was poisoned and locked up. Basically on charges that they're unsure of where they even really come from. I forget exactly what the specific charges were, right? But look at what happens with Donald Trump. And I wouldn't compare the two if the fact was, right? Right before I heard, literally right before the news broke, not even I heard, right before it came out that he said on his little social media thing that he was getting arrested Tuesday. Right before that happened, you know what was going on? People like Monty Woodgrain was saying what I've been saying since Joe Biden was about 6 months in. Like, look, I thought this was going to be better, but can we just get that back, what we had before? The old one, you know, the one we returned, because we thought that was bad, or so you told us. I don't even like Trump, so me saying this is crazy. But what they did to him, that is something that is only seen, especially with what they just did, in places that are like dictatorships, and places that other places are interfering in form of a coup, okay? It's not American to lock somebody up the moment you hear people saying, I want that back instead of what we got now. Especially with what we got now and how un-American what the fuck he's pushing is. Like I said, I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican. I don't fucking like Trump. But whatever the fuck's going on in Washington now is 10 times worse. When you start saying shit that threatens to infringe on people's freedom, their rights, and capitalist choices, that's a problem. That's not America. I don't know what that is, but I want no parts of it. You know? And I'm really disappointed that nobody... Think about how bad Trump was. And he got impeached twice. They couldn't remove him. Where's the same fairness? Because this is so much fucking worse. This is not only so much worse in terms of the actual president, but in terms of the shit that is being allowed to go on just because a lot of people are ignorant to what that looks like. And the fact that that's exactly what we criticized Russia for before they went into Ukraine, when we stopped being able to criticize them for doing that the first time because they stopped. You see what I'm saying? That's the real issue I have is Y'all were all up in arms over this Alexei Navalny thing. But if it was so much of an issue, if Trump beat this case, which I promise you he probably will, because that arrest thing seemed very rushed and very in reaction, because I know Monty Woodgrain said it around them. I've been saying it. I know they have enough of a survey type technology to where they could tell that, okay, yeah, they want Trump back. And then they say that then it comes out immediately after that, okay? Literally a day later. A day to 3 days later, they say, okay, Trump says, I'm getting arrested on Tuesday. If he had said that the same day or before that, I wouldn't be able to say this. But the timeline, I do music, so timing is the most important shit to me. And you understand, the timing tells me they felt like they was going to lose. So what they do, keep in mind how Trump is the leading Republican candidate. They going to lock him up. God don't like ugly, and he don't like to interfere. But he also like the truth to persevere. And I promise you that's what's going to happen, especially because y'all rushed this. Watch. I'm out this bitch.